Hello, Sacramento Roller Derby fans. This is Ben Schwartz from Empire's Comics Vault here in Sacramento, California. And this is my buddy, Hot Pepper Pug, and the sleepy old girl, Captain Dylan Hunt. We are here to tell you how excited we are about Sacramento Roller Derby and about the fact that they are playing again. It is so exciting. We're looking forward to getting the Empire's Comics Vault teams back together so we can go down and enjoy it. And we wanted to offer all of you something special for being supporters of the Sacramento Roller Derby. As the longest local Sacramento supporter of Sacramento Roller Derby, we would like to give you 10% off your entire purchase. All you have to do is come down and tell me who your favorite skater is. Is it Kista? Is it Shanita Crutch? Is it She-Ra? You tell me and take 10% off your entire order. Come down, play with the pugs. Let's talk about movies, let's talk about books, and just have a great time here at Empire's Comics Vault in Sacramento, California. It's going to be Hello, Sacramento Roller Derby fans. This is Ben Schwartz from Empire's Comics Vault here in Sacramento, California. And this is my buddy, Hot Pepper Pug, and the sleepy old girl, Captain Dylan Hunt. We are here to tell you how excited we are about Sacramento Roller Derby and about the fact that they are playing again. It is so exciting. We're looking forward to getting the Empire's Comics Vault teams back together so we can go down and enjoy it. And we wanted to offer all of you something special for being supporters of the Sacramento Roller Derby. As the longest local Sacramento supporter of Sacramento Roller Derby, we would like to give you 10% off your entire purchase. All you have to do is come down and tell me who your favorite skater is. Is it Kista? Is it Shanita Crutch? Is it She-Ra? You tell me and take 10% off your entire order. Come down, play with the pugs. Let's talk about movies, let's talk about books, and just have a great time here at Empire's Comics Vault in Sacramento, California. It's going to be Hello, Sacramento Roller Derby fans. This is Ben Schwartz from Empire's Comics Vault here in Sacramento, California. And this is my buddy, Hot Pepper Pug, and the sleepy old girl, Captain Dylan Hunt. We are here to tell you how excited we are about Sacramento Roller Derby and about the fact that they are playing again. It is so exciting. We're looking forward to getting the Empire's Comics Vault teams back together so we can go down and enjoy it. And we wanted to offer all of you something special for being supporters of the Sacramento Roller Derby. As the longest local Sacramento supporter of Sacramento Roller Derby, we would like to give you 10% off your entire purchase. All you have to do is come down and tell me who your favorite skater is. Is it Kista? Is it Shanita Crutch? Is it Shira? You tell me, and take 10% off your entire order. Come down, play with the pugs. Let's talk about movies. Let's talk about books, and just have a great time.
Hey guys, I have a real quick announcement here. We found a Toyota key fob. So if you're missing your Toyota key, it's at the front desk. If you have a Toyota, make sure you have your key. I do not have the key fob. It is at the front desk. Do not come to me for it. Red, I have a question for you. Red, if you could come to the announcer's table when you have a moment, I would be super appreciative.
Hello, Sacramento Roller Derby fans. This is Ben Schwartz from Empire's Comics Vault here in Sacramento, California. And this is my buddy, Hot Pepper Pug, and the sleepy old girl, Captain Dylan Hunt. We are here to tell you how excited we are about Sacramento Roller Derby and about the fact that they are playing again. It is so exciting. We're looking forward to getting the Empire's Comics Vault teams back together so we can go down and enjoy it. And we wanted to offer all of you something special for being supporters of the Sacramento Roller Derby. As the longest local Sacramento supporter of Sacramento Roller Derby, we would like to give you 10% off your entire purchase. All you have to do is come down and tell me who your favorite skater is. Is it Kista? Is it Shanita Crutch? Is it Shira? You tell me, and take 10% off your entire order. Come down, play with the pugs. Let's talk about movies, let's talk about books, and just have a great time here at Empire's Comics Vault in Sacramento, California. It's going to
I believe that at least one of our teams is now ready to roll. Oh, we got 2 minutes to Derby. I don't know why I said that so weird. Are y'all ready for some hometown heroes to hit the track? You're on, dude. You got it?
I think I'm on now. Here we are. It's an intramural fight. The home teams that we have turned friend against friend, sister against sister, mother against daughter, and they're all going to have a pretty good time doing it.
Other things too.
Yep.
Tower Bridge Terrors versus the River City Rapids. Taz, you have to move. Taz, you have to move.
No, not happening. Well, no, they're sitting down. They're getting there. Maybe. Well, we're a minute. They're winding up early. This is how eager they are. They went to the jam line 2 minutes before they needed to be there.
And they're dancing.
I'm dancing. Well, all the skaters, well, a lot of the skaters have changed their name for this, so we're going to screw that up constantly, I think.
Constantly. Yeah. The home teams like to mess with the announcers by changing their derby names. It is so mean.
Yeah. So I'm going to call them something. I will swear to that.
All right, skating for the Tower Bridge Terrace today, we have, I'm going to take my glasses off so I can actually read what's in front of me.
Yeah.
Number 004, Pompadorable. Number 1, Hot Dog Night. Number 100, Sprout. Number 1012, Cocoa Tuffs. Number 104, Rock, Piper, Scissors. Number 106, Sunny. Number 143, 6 Feet Cinderground. Number 19, Ketchup. Number 451, No Bun Intended. Number 73, Pain Dulce. Dulce. Yep. Number 75, Melanin Monster. Number 815, Siggy Old Dust. Number 921, Oh Honey No. And number 929, Karma Concussion. Coaching today, we have Mr. Fahrenheit and Hot Dog on a Stick.
And your River City Rapids in blue, number 10, Jelly. 1985, Con Artist. 256, Lexistential Dread. Number 327, Kitten Run. Number 345, Anaconda River Wrecker. Number 420, Stony Creek. Number 42, Penny Dreadful. Number 5, Quickfire. Number 502, The Slammin' Salmon. I'm going to get through it. Number 562, Cinderella. Number 57, Scout for Blood. 618, No No Mo. And 704, Carolina Reaper. And 7808, Brands Peak. And we have Derby on. All right, we have Pain Dulce versus Lexistential Dread jamming. Pain Dulce has grabbed lead jammer status.
Lexistential Dread is out as well. Jinx.
Yeah, we're going to say the same thing there. Both out of the pack, so we're going to get a quick call here. How many did we pick up there? Any? 4.
4 points.
We got 4. So they got their 4, called it off before the River City Rapids could grab theirs. And we are off and doing Derby. We got Ziggy Old Dust, right?
Ziggy Old Dust.
Yeah, okay, we're getting it. We're trying.
I'm not going to keep up on top of this. I tell you every time. Brands Peak out there.
Yeah.
For River City Rapids. That is Watts.
Oh, I do see that as Watts. And I would see the number and her, and I would not say Brand Speak. But yes. All right. Well, we have Siggy's Old Dust getting rotated to the back of the pack.
That is Con Artist recycling Siggy all the way back there.
Yep. And I do think this is that the skaters have a lot of fun with this because they're skating and getting to play against people that they play with most of the time. And I think that just kind of makes it fun.
Not Cinder Blocker, what is it? 6 Feet Cinder Ground holding Brand's Peak there. Brand's now getting out just ahead as Siggy heads. Wait.
Siggy's to the ACS penalty box. So we have a power jam, correct?
We have a power jam, but I'm confused about who the lead was because I'm confused.
I don't see a lead jammer hand up.
There was a lead jammer hand up.
Well, then Siggy's sitting down, so Siggy was lead jammer, and now they're not. I'm just using logic. I did not see the hand go up, but if there's not one now, then it had to be Siggy. And they called it, so it wasn't Siggy. I don't know what's going on.
It was Brand's Peak.
Yeah.
I saw the jam refs
I blame
hand up.
Nick, just in case you want to know who I blame.
Nick?
Yeah, Nick. I think if I had to lay the blame for that.
Hey, you know what I have that I haven't had
The officials?
for the past 2 games? I have a list of officials. I can tell you who those people in stripes and all blacks are. We've got, in all blacks today, we've got Speed Bump, Pyro, Harley Skin, Gigi, Rainatera, Needle Fever, Peachy Meachy, Brouhaha, and Def Jam.
Well, we got Carolina Reaper was starting on the power jam, but we have Siggy Old Dust coming off the ACS penalty bench. So that was a very short-lived power jam. And in fact, Siggy Old Dust grabbed a lead jammer status coming off the bench, which was a nice move. Maybe the defense did not see them coming. I'm not quite sure. They may have missed that they came back in. That happens. And a bunch of stuff is happening in turn 2, which, as you may notice, is as far away from the announcers as you can get. It was pretty exciting. I don't know what it was.
It was very exciting.
Very exciting. So we have 1 scoring pass under the belt for Siggy Old Dust, adding to the Tower Bridge Terrors lead.
My girl Monsta headed to that ACS penalty box. Monsta and I are road trip buddies from way back.
Yeah, Monster's good peeps. So Carolina Reaper still having some trouble with what appears to be a pretty tough Tower Bridge Terror defense.
Yep, those Terrors are earning their name.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I did. I think it looked like she had something on their hands. Was checking out. Came out. Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, we had a cap pass there to 704, and you have the roster. I don't.
Sorry. Here, we'll put it between us.
I appreciate that. Carolina Reaper. So it wasn't a pass. It was a stash.
It was a stash. Yep.
It was a stash.
16 points on the board for the Terrors in that last jam, bringing their score to 20 points, holding the River City Rapids at 3.
So I think they got to be happy with that. We have Karma Concussion up against Lexus Central Dread in this 3rd jam of the night. Interesting approach. Both jammers a little bit off of the pivot line, choosing to approach the pack from a distance, which seems to have worked out for Karma Concussion. And I thought the other one was Karma Concussion. Am I wrong?
I'm confused.
I thought I'm pretty sure that was Lexus Central Dread.
Because there was a star pass to Hot Dog Night.
Yeah.
Also known as Swifty.
Okay, so they've stopped that. They still haven't got Lexus Central Dread is your lead jammer, just not showing it up there. So okay. Maybe they're as confused by the name changes and everything as we are, so that might be it. We had a star pass for Karma Concussion to Hot Dog Night. Lexus Central Dread is our lead jammer, and we just called that thing, so we got 4 apiece. Maybe a little more? I think 8 for River City Rapids.
8 for River City Rapids, narrowing that lead that the Terrors had.
Yep, evening things up a little bit.
Brand's Peak and Pain Dulce on the line.
Dulce. We were saying Dolce for a while, which is the Italian.
It's Italian.
And that's not right.
No.
No. So I don't know what it is if it's not Italian, but it's not Italian. We've determined that. All right. Payne Dulce and Brands Peak.
Brands Peak
Brands
looking
Peak
at
on
that.
the inside found the gap and just went around the entire defense of the Tower Bridge Terrace and maybe helping the River City Rapids get back in this thing.
Payne doing a little star sash to get out of the pack there. Gets out. Woo!
Nice hit there.
Brands Peak calling it
was
from
Sprout.
the ground.
A nice hit from Sprout blocking for, that's the Terrors, right? Or yellow? Terrors?
Yes.
Terrors are yellow.
Yellow and white are, but
I know. I'm gonna figure it out. Yep. Okay.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
So.
Conda on the line for, Anaconda River Wrecker. Really? Conda. It's just Conda.
All right.
I don't know if you saw that. Conda turned around and looked at me like, ah.
Yeah. Anaconda River Wrecker. We have lots of words there, lots of syllables. But luckily, Karma has jumped out to be our lead jammer, so that prevents us from having to say Anaconda's first name a bunch of times, at least right at the moment.
So Conda came to me earlier today and told me I could call her either Anna or Conda. I just like Conda.
Yeah, Conda.
It sounds Conda scary. Oh.
I hear the name and I immediately am going like Sir Mix-a-Lot, and I'm going, nope, can't say, nope, can't do that, nope. But it's fun, just not really the right time for it.
Siggy Old Dust and Stony Creek coming to the line.
Stony, one of our more energetic jammers, and they're both making negative progress as they're taking a run at the pack and backing off the line.
Siggy was pushing back there a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
Now up at the front of the pack, Siggy's got to get past those River City Rapids defenders.
Ooh.
You saw what I saw.
I thought there might have been a little forearm in there, but maybe not. There was a nice block. It was Sonny.
Sonny very good at throwing those blocks.
Yeah. It was forward and up, but it wasn't a swing out of the arm. But that was a solid. That was all right. But even after all that, no, we do not have a lead jammer. Or we do?
We do not at this time.
So did we see someone go to the penalty box and I missed it? And there's a cap pass.
Nope,
There's a lead.
No, cap pass, no lead.
Cap pass, no lead. Okay.
So there is no lead. This is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
Yep.
Con artist in the ACS penalty box.
Stony using some of that nice spin work and footwork to dance their way through the crowd. And that was well done.
Both of these jammers, Stony and Sonny, very good at finding or making openings to get through the pack.
I always feel like watching Stony that Stony may have just had like 14 Red Bulls right before getting out.
Unfortunately, Stony did just get a cut and is heading to the ACS penalty box. That gives Sonny the opportunity of a power jam. Not the,
Yep. Yeah. Well, that would be a power jam for the Tower Bridge Terrace.
Yes.
They can see if they can capitalize and build on that lead.
The Rapids moving rapidly forward, dragging the pack forward with them to try to keep Sonny from scoring. And the jam comes to its natural conclusion at 2 minutes. We are...
Picked up another 2 for the Tower Bridge Terrace.
We're over halfway through the first half of this game.
Yeah, this is going pretty quickly. It's interesting. They try to, when they're making these teams, I think they try to make them as fair as possible. And sometimes the matchups just end up a little strange. I'm curious to see if River City Rapids can adjust a little bit and figure out a strategy that's going to help them score some more points. They're doing okay on defense, but their jammers are getting bottled up, so they got to figure out something there. We have an official review out on the floor. And that gives you an opportunity to review the flags that are being run back and forth across in front of you. I love the Tower Bridge Terrace flag that has the Tower Records logo on it. I miss them. I think they still have Tower Records in Japan. if you're in Japan, you can check that out and let me know for sure. Calamity, our announcer, heading out there to find out what the official review is. The official flag bearers for the teams dancing in the middle. Now there we go. River City Rapids have got their flag fully unfurled.
They were requesting a cut call, or they were requesting it to be rescinded. Ooh, sorry about all that noise. I went out to find out what was going on with that review. River City Rapids were the one calling for that review. They're not going to retain it. They were requesting a cut.
All right, we have Carolina Reaper against Cocoa Tufts. Jamming. The Carolina is jamming for the River City Rapids, and they need to make up some ground here. So they're going to have to figure out some ways to put points on the board, because right now they're getting stifled pretty good.
They're getting some offense help there from Brands Peak. Cocoa Tufts headed to that ACS penalty box, giving Carolina Reaper the opportunity not only to get lead jammer still, but the power jam once again.
Power jam.
Oh, wow, that was a brutal hit.
Power jam feels like something you would spread on bread, and it's made by Monster Energy drink. Monster Energy drink, Power Jam.
I would absolutely eat that for breakfast.
Caffeinated jelly, that's Power Jam.
That is a, that's a marketing thing right there. You could make some money off of that.
You don't need to have a separate set of coffee. Just get some toast with some Power Jam spread on it. You had it all in one.
All right, moving on.
All right, well.
The Power Jam has ended. Cocoa Tufts has returned to the pack.
And the Tower Bridge Terror has really successfully bottled up Carolina Reaper there, because I don't see any points on the board. So that did not, they weren't able to take advantage and capitalize on that Power Jam.
I think Reaper is still on the initial pass. Cocoa Tufts does get out of the pack, but will not be a lead jammer because there was a penalty.
Box, yeah. Yep, I'm following. I don't always, I appreciate you helping me keep up, because I'm lost a lot of the time, but I followed that one. The jam is about to come to its natural conclusion because no one can call it off. And they let them go. I think we got one scoring pass there, 4 points, and we're going to have this thing called off in just a second.
Whoa. There was some crazy play in there. The Tower Bridge Terror's pivot headed to that ACS penalty box.
Making a scramble to get there as fast as possible so that the timer would start going. The timer does not start till they sit down.
Well, and it doesn't run while the jam is not active.
Yeah.
So
well,
they're going to serve a full 30 seconds because the jam did end before they got into the penalty box.
Yeah.
I was confused for a minute. What is happening?
Well, we have, was that Payne? Who is that?
I think that is Payne.
Yeah, Payne. Starting way off the pivot, or the jam line.
And the pack started all the way up at the Sacramento copy and print pivot line.
I mean, Payne was all the way back between turn 3 and 4, like a quarter of the way backwards around the track.
Existential Dread calls it off after putting 4 on the board for the River City Rapids.
That's the kind of thing they need. Points on the board for them and none for the Tower Bridge Terrors. They're going to have to do that a few more times to catch all the way up, but that is exactly the kind of jam that they need to have.
Brands Peak now out there in the star for the River City Rapids. Karma Concussion donning the star for the Tower Bridge Terrors.
Nice hit right off the block. A little jammer on jammer hit there from Brands Peak. Yeah, I had to go looking at that. I know what I wanted to say, but yeah, from Brands Peak.
Thank you.
Yep.
Stony Creek recycling karma concussion all the way back to turn 4.
Neither jammer having much luck here. They're getting stopped well, and then I say that, and karma concussion has freed themselves up and is now the lead jammer. Both jammers had taken multiple runs at the pack and just not gotten anywhere until I started pointing it out. And then, of course, karma concussion immediately pops out of the pack.
Yep, Brands Peak still tangled up on that initial pass. Sonny headed to that ACS penalty box now.
And
Stony way far out in front of the pack.
Yeah.
I'm going to say right at the edge of that engagement zone.
And I think Stony kind of, gave up at that point because Stony normally would pop to their feet so fast that they would be right back in the way.
Yep.
I think they knew they were getting to the danger zone.
Concussion hits the ground and calls it off. Not before putting 7 points on the board for the Tower Bridge Terrors. Ooh, and getting a penalty. So it is going to be a power start for Con Artist. Nope. Yep. It is a power start for the River City Rapids Con Artist. There is one defender on the track for the Terrors, and it is Monsta.
Well, if you had to pick one, that might not be such a bad choice. I think River City Rapids could use this, though. They've been struggling a little bit to put some points on the board, and this should make it a little easier.
We've got 2 now. Sonny has returned to the track with Monsta.
And Con Artist made another scoring pass and then called it off before the Tower Bridge Terrors could get any.
8 unanswered points on the board for River City Rapids in that last jam. 50-34 is the score right now. The Terrors in the lead by 16 points.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of broke the seal on the scoreboard for the River City Rapids. They had quite a few scoreless jams in a row, and that hopefully has opened the door for them again to start getting some more points. And we have a team timeout.
We do have a team timeout. Hey, did you know that you can join us at Kupros after this game tonight for the after party? Whoever wins the game, trust me, you'll win at the after party if you go over and celebrate with our skaters.
Yeah, those after parties are phenomenal. When I started out, the after parties were interesting. I'm going to say that they've changed over the years, but they're a lot of fun now. I enjoy them.
I can't keep up with the after parties.
Yeah, I'm old, but
yeah, me too.
Yep.
After working 3 games, I usually go home and go to bed.
That sounds about right.
Next weekend
so
is
what we're saying is that the cool people will be there, so you're not going to worry about having to run into us. So, but,
I'm not one of the cool kids.
Nope. But the skaters are, and the after parties are phenomenally fun, and it's a great time to go and hang out with your favorite skaters, and just generally have a good time.
Existential Dread is going to have a power start here as both the pivot and the jammer for the Terrors are in the ACS penalty box. That is Cocoa Tufts and Concussion. Karma.
And so again, this is an ideal situation for the River City Rapids who need to get those points. So.
Whoop. Existential Dread out of the pack now has that lead status and still a power jam. So Existential Dread heading back in, looking to put some points up there.
I saw the Tower Bridge Terrace kind of forming that triangle,
Tripod?
Tripod, yeah.
There you go.
And
they've got a tripod there waiting for Existential Dread and Karma Concussion now as both jammers are on the track. That is Karma Concussion's initial pass. Will Existential Dread call it off before Karma gets in? Yes, indeed. 4 more points on the board and an official review.
I want to say that there was a really nice hit there from Sonny. They're probably reviewing that and they'll call it illegal for some reason because I'm calling it out. I thought Sonny did a great job. Nice hit. You can really see the animosity between these two teams as represented by their flag bearers, who are obviously at each other's throats. And the way the Jammers are dancing together. Don't let it fool you. They may be dancing now, but they'll be fighting in a moment. And we are getting a report of the official review. The Calamity, what can you tell us? What are they talking about out there?
Once the information is delivered to the teams, now I can tell you I've got the tea. So there was a request from the Tower Bridge Terrace for a illegal contact call on Existential Dread for putting her hand on an opposing down skater to hop over them.
No.
Unfortunately, you're really not supposed to do that, so Existential Dread will get a penalty for that, and the Tower Bridge Terrors retain their official review and can use it again during this half. We've only got about 2.5 minutes left in the first half, though.
Yeah.
And it is an 8-point game.
Siggy Old Dust, right? Old Dust is starting out and way off the pack. Can approach it with some speed, it looks like, on this power jam.
That pack, well, it got a little spread out, but they are holding very steady there on the apex between turns 1 and 2.
It's interesting. It seems like that is where the River City Rapids want to be, although, as we pointed out, we would think that perhaps that would leave you vulnerable to an apex jump. But it also might mean that they're taking some speed off because they just had to hit the turn, so I don't know.
Yep.
I'm sure they've thought about it more than I have.
Siggy out of the pack now has put 4 points on the board for the Tower Bridge Terrace. And we have a star pass from Existential Dread to Quickfire.
I love Quickie.
I believe, yep, she's still skating as Quickfire today. I had to double check.
I saw it earlier, so I knew Quickfire was still Quickfire. So, yep, there's Quickie. One of my kids' coaches when Quickie was in the juniors program. She was one of the coaches for a while. So was Red, who was running the Twitch stream a little bit ago.
Yep. That was after I left Derby for a while.
We waited until you left, and then I said, now you can go, kids. You know?
Because I am such a terrible, I was the mama coach.
I hear you. Oh, we got Payne Dulce and Anaconda River Wrecker, I think she got voted player with most syllables. So I'm glad for her.
Yeah, congratulations on that. That is a hard-fought, hard-won title.
And I like it when you ask what their derby name is and they submit an essay. So that's always fun. All right. Well, both jammers not having a ton of luck as the defenses are kind of having their way here. And some nice solid hits and just good skating going on. But we do have a lead jammer. Payne Dulce has made their way out.
Payne is back in there, knocking Chaw out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is Chaw today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You got the roster.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take it back from you.
That's okay. All right. So right now I can just talk about the two jammers, and I'm going to be safe because I don't have everybody else's name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Slammin' Salmon is number 502.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that. All right, well, we got Payne Dulce getting cycled all the way to the back of the pack.
That was Jelly pulling Payne all the way back.
Yeah. Payne in French would be bread, so it'd be like bread and jelly. That's something. No? Yeah. Get some power jam on that.
I knew you were going to go there. I knew it.
Yeah.
All right, so Payne putting up 7 points in that last jam, taking the Tower Bridge shares to 64. River City Rapids held at 42, and that is the end of the first period.
We're going to have a little break here. How long's our, I don't think we're having full half, like 15 minutes, right? They're just going to be off for a little bit?
I don't know what the plan is now.
Well, someone will eventually put a time or something on the scoreboard. It'll tell us.
Now we're at intermission.
Intermission, 15 minutes. Hey guys, time to walk, stretch your legs, visit those vendors. We got some great vendors back there.
Keep your ears open. We are going to be doing the raffle prize drawing. We'll announce the numbers, and you'll go up to the front counter to pick up your prize.
I think they should be doing that pretty soon because I would imagine halftime, this is the last big opportunity, right?
Yeah, someone's going to be bringing us the winners' numbers here shortly once they draw them.
Yep.
One of us will read those numbers off, and yeah, you pick up your prizes at the front counter. So if you have raffle tickets entered, go ahead and make sure you
Hello, Sacramento Roller Derby fans. This is Ben Schwartz from Empire's Comics Vault here in Sacramento, California. And this is my buddy, Hot Pepper Pug, and the sleepy old girl, Captain Dylan Hunt. We are here to tell you how excited we are about Sacramento Roller Derby and about the fact that they are playing again. It is so exciting. We're looking forward to getting the Empire's Comics Vault teams back together so we can go down and enjoy it. And we wanted to offer all of you something special for being supporters of the Sacramento Roller Derby. As the longest local Sacramento supporter of Sacramento Roller Derby, we would like to give you 10% off your entire purchase. All you have to do is come down and tell me who your favorite skater is. Is it Kista? Is it Shanita Crutch? Is it She-Ra? You tell me, and take 10% off your entire order. Come down, play with the pugs. let's talk about movies, let's talk about books, and just have a great time here at Empire's Comics Vault in Sacramento, California.
It's going to
Hello, Sacramento Roller Derby fans. This is Ben Schwartz from Empire's Comics Vault here in Sacramento, California. And this is my buddy, Hot Pepper Pug, and the sleepy old girl, Captain Dylan Hunt. We are here to tell you how excited we are about Sacramento Roller Derby.
City Rapids. Oh, I have been told that I have to say, I have to correct myself on one of the non-skating officials today. I gave you a nickname. We actually have out there in the middle a good girl, not just Gigi.
Oh, got it. All right, nice.
I was threatened with being publicly embarrassed if I didn't say a good girl.
All right, well, you can say it. I think it would sound creepy coming from me. So I'm just going to back off that. That's all you.
I'm allowed to say certain things that you can't.
Yep. I have no problem with that at all. Did not want to say it. I'm glad you did. Very cool. That's where we're at there. All right. Well, Melanin Monster and Lexistential Dread lining up.
Monster starting pretty far back from that line. Oh, almost gets through and gets hit.
Yeah.
I can't see who the blocker was, but it's
They're at the far side of the pack.
pivot.
It's pretty tough. Well, but Mellon and Monsta actually skated through that pack. They went from the outside to the inside, and I think the defense just lost track of Melanin. Melanin is usually someone that you can keep your eye on, but she lost him there. Yep.
Lexington. Monster loses the lead status
For a
as
penalty.
Mago heads to that ACS penalty box. I think Monster just wanted to go sit with Freckles.
Yeah, that might be the case. I did not see the call. I might have been a cut because I don't think I saw contact at that point, but I'm
No,
not
I
sure.
didn't see it either.
Yeah. It's once again, we will continue to complain. Everything happens between turn 1 and 2 where we can't see it.
I just look here.
Yep. All right, and Lexus Central Dread is out of the pack and coming around for the second, I think, third
Third pass.
pass. Which
Well,
again,
technically fourth pass.
yeah,
12 points on the board.
scoring pass. So we are. This is a kind of jam that the River City Rapids really needed to help them get back in this thing. Lexus Central Dread looks a little winded just from skating laps. So
I mean, this is why our jammers, or why our skaters do
conditioning.
conditioning. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the name of the drill we used to do, and it just went out of my head. That's okay. I'm pretty.
That's okay.
Pace line.
Pace line. I understand that, but that's just another form of conditioning.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got 18 for River City Rapids and 4 for the Tower Bridge Terrors, narrowing that gap to just 8 points. 68 Terrors, 60 Rapids.
Karma Concussion coming to the line for the Terrors. Brands Peak coming to the line for the Rapids.
Yep. I am going to have to look at the board every time I need to say Brands Peak because that.
I know, you want to say Watts.
I want to say Watts. All right. Well, the both jammers trying to fight their way through. Brands Peak really going at them there. Tried to bust up the tripod, then tried to go on the outside to see if they could get past the tripod. They have Stoney in there trying to help break things up to create some space for Brands Peak to operate. But right now, not successful. There's a lot of good things happening there for the River City Rapids, but the Tower Bridge Terrors are really holding strong. Excellent job on their defense. I think we're going to have a broken pack here in a second, so I think they're going to have to let Brands Peak go the way it's going. Oh, we may have a skater down.
We definitely do.
So May 7th is the annual Big Day of Giving. It's an annual 24-hour online fundraising event that brings together donors in California's capital region to support local nonprofits. This year's event takes place on May 7th, 2026, with early giving starting on April 23rd. More information about Big Day of Giving is on our website under fundraising and events. In general, roller derby is a relatively safe sport. You got a lot of little sprains and bumps and bruises and not too many serious accidents, and I hope that's what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, but it looks like our skater is up and moving on their own.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonny, for getting those screens out there for us. We appreciate it.
All right. Well, skated off on their own power, probably coming back. Sometimes they just want to check if they took a hard hit or something to make sure everything's okay, that they're still good to go in.
Yes.
Saw that earlier with Crutch. Got a little concussion check, not because they felt anything, but just because they knew they hit their head. They wanted to double check. Being safe, smart. All right, well, we have Siggy Oldest out there with Carolina Reaper. I don't get the Old Dust reference in the hot dog vein.
You know what? It's Siggy.
It's Siggy.
Siggy is out of the pack first, getting lead status for the Terrors.
Yeah. Trying a little bit of muscle, a little bit of movement, but not having a lot of luck with, oh. Well, there was an effort was made there by Jelly to knock Siggy out. I think there was just a discrepancy in size there that didn't make that happen. It was a solid hit, but Siggy just absorbed it, didn't move them.
We have a star pass to Quickfire on the Rapids. Quickie now jamming Siggy, calling it off.
Yeah.
4 more points on the board for the Terrors, bringing their score to 72. River City Rapids holding at 60.
Spreading it out, we had gotten down to single digits in the lead and with River City, but the Tower Bridge Terrors are widening it out just a little bit again. And 4 more points, actually, so it was 8 points total, not just the 4. Scoreboard was lagging. All right, we got Stoney jamming for the River City Rapids and Sprout jamming for the Tower Bridge Terrors.
Stoney out of the pack first, getting lead status for the River City Rapids.
The Energizer Bunny of jammers. Wearing pajama bottoms today, and I only know those are pajama bottoms because I saw earlier Stoney wearing the pajama top. That matches that.
Sprout headed to the, no, not Sprout. Who's in the, there's skaters in the penalty box. I can't tell who they are from here. And by the way, the yellow lettering, impossible to read.
Yeah, it's not fun. Well, let's just focus on Stoney, who is having a nice time out there. We've gotten 2 full scoring passes so far. Going
Make
for
that
number 3. Racking up points and closing the gap rapidly.
Sprout knocked down on the outside.
Stoney got another scoring pass in. I think, you know, I'm thinking that the Tower Bridge Terrors, for strategy, might want to try to put a body on Stoney because right now that's not happening, and Stoney is just having a good time skating laps.
Stoney now has taken the lead from the Terrors with a 20-point jam. That is the biggest jam of this game. Not the biggest jam we've seen today, though. We saw a 23-point jam in the last game before last.
It was a game before. The last game was the juniors. It was the game before that.
Was it really just the juniors game last? It feels like the juniors game was a long time ago.
No, we've only had 3. There was adult, junior, adult. So yeah, it was the junior game. That was the first bout, which was one of the best bouts or games I've seen in a long time. It's a game now. It's not a bout. And all right, so Lex Essential Dread is jamming for the River City Rapids up against Payne Dulce for the Tower Bridge Terrors. We've seen both of them jam so far tonight. And we have an official review. So Calamity is heading out there to find out what the officials are reviewing, and then she'll come back and tell us. You know, sometimes I want to go out next time. I always get left back here at the desk. Calamity's going to figure it out. So this means one of the teams has challenged a call or non-call that was made on the floor. And they're going to point it out to the officials, and the officials are going to decide whether they think the call was right or wrong and let us know. So we're going to find out what happens here in just a moment. Calamity is hurting themselves on office furniture, which happens. All right, and we are back. We're waiting for the official announcement, and then Calamity will let us know once the teams know what's going on.
I think the teams already know. I'm just waiting for the...
On the floor?
Yep. So, in that last jam, when Stony Creek on their first pass jumped the apex, they actually landed off the track.
Oh,
So they lost those 4 points for the initial pass. Tower Bridge Terrors observed that and requested that those points be rescinded. So they were. So it is a lead change, but it's not as big a lead change as we thought it was.
that's not a lead change. It's tied up.
That's still a lead change.
I think it only changes when one team becomes the leader, and that wasn't before.
I would have agreed with you until I was corrected by an announcer with more experience than I have. And that says something.
I'm sticking to my guns. I don't buy it. All right, well, we have Payne Dulce
so
versus...
argumentative.
I am not. Payne Dulce has grabbed lead jammer status against Lex Central Dread. Tower Bridge Terrors trying to regain the lead that they had for most of this bout so far, most of this game. I'm never going to get over that.
We've got less than 13 minutes left on the clock. Tower Bridge Terrors putting 4 on the board and taking that lead back.
And Lex Central Dread freed up. Did a stash, it looks like, and is putting the cap back on.
Payne now back in the pack, has to get past one more defender. Payne manages to stay on the track with that toe stop.
Yeah, that was the danger there. They had already gotten past the defender. They just had to not fall out of bounds, which was a real possibility. But they avoided it.
Quickie was definitely trying to knock them off the to knock Payne off the track.
Yep.
84-78 now. Tower Bridge Terrors holding on, gripping on to that lead.
Well, and River City Rapids have to feel a little bummed. Like I said, they must have had 8 points taken away last time, not 4, because they went all the way back down.
No, it was 4 points. They had 20 for the jam, and they lost 4. They got 16 for that jam.
Okay. Well, we're back on now with Siggy Old Dust against Carolina Reaper. And we got a call there.
I believe that's a cut. Yep, Siggy getting a cut, headed to that ACS penalty box right as Freckles is released from the penalty box.
And we got a cap pass, so...
Con Artist taking the star.
So we're going to have no lead jammer. This is going to go a full 2 minutes. And Con Artist coming back for their first scoring pass.
And gets through the pack very quickly there.
So now we have a 2-point lead as soon as these points go on the board.
Yep.
And they're still on a power jam.
This is a great chance for the Rapids to take that lead. It's what they've been looking for this entire second half.
Yeah, they had it, and then it got kind of taken away from them. But the momentum does seem to have shifted a bit. The first half was all Tower Bridge Terrors, and then the second half, the River City Rapids have been doing some very nice work. I don't know if they made an adjustment in the halftime or if they just started to find their rhythm.
I'm sure there was some big discussion during the halftime break about how to come back out here on the track. We do have a star pass on the Terrors. Hot Dog Knight taking the star and getting out very quickly.
I want to say Con Artist absorbed some very nice hits from the Tower Bridge Terrors there. Not just walking through unscathed. Con Artist just kept their feet under them and was able to absorb the hits rather than getting knocked out of bounds or down to the ground.
Hot Dog Knight also doing some great work in the pack there, getting through, putting 8 points on the board to Con Artist 16.
Yeah. In a normal world, Con Artist would be calling this thing off, but they can't because there was no lead jammer that bout.
But that's okay. It allowed Con to get that 20-point jam they were looking for and extend the lead.
Well, create the lead.
Well, create the lead and then hold on to it, extend it. However...
you know what? I'll let you have it. Sure, it extended it. Oh, man. You know, in some cultures, that's rude, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just showing you my nail polish
I hear that.
is designed to match my dress.
nice. Well, we are back on. We have Karma Concussion jamming for the Tower Bridge Terrace and Stony Creek jamming for the River City Rapids. Karma has grabbed the lead jammer status as Stony is still getting bottled up by the Tower Bridge Terror defense.
That was Sunny holding on to Stony at the back of the pack. Sunny, fallen small there.
We got Nacho over there coaching for the Tower Bridge Terrace, taking some time off from being the mascot for Pringles. So
Yeah, that's right. That is Mr. Fahrenheit when he is in that yellow shirt.
Oh, it's Mr. Fahrenheit. I got it. So it's all obscure German mathematicians. Is that the or Italian Fibonacci?
Mr. Fahrenheit, I believe, is a song reference.
No, I don't get it if it is. I'm not saying it's not.
They call me Mr. Fahrenheit. It's a Queen song.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a Like Stop Me Now. Yeah.
Had to stop and think about that one for a minute.
I got it right as you said it. When you said it was Queen, the lyrics came to me. All right, we got a team timeout for the River City Rapids. We're going to talk about what's been happening out there. They've managed to grab the lead a few times, but every time they do, the Tower Bridge Terrors are taking it right back from them. I think they're going to decide, how can we get those points on the board and keep them.
Yeah, I think that's what this confab is about.
Yeah. I think confab's the thing that picks the Pope, too. They have a confab. I don't know. Maybe not.
I know you spoke words there, but my brain is not, I literally don't understand what you said.
Well, they have a meeting of all the cardinals to select the new pope, and I believe it's called a confab.
I think you're right. I literally was so lost by that statement, and I shouldn't have been, but my brain could not.
They do the whole thing where they put the smoke comes out and stuff. Yeah, it's a big deal. Nah. So, Payne Dulce versus Existential Dread.
Oh, well, that was a pile up there of jammers.
Yep. Both jammers down as they kind of knocked into one another. And then Payne Dulce, yep, it got out of there. I thought that they were out of bounds and were going to have to cycle back, but I guess they got back in quick enough. They didn't get the cycle back. I'm not sure.
Well, both the blockers who took them out went down as well.
Well, that'll do it. And we have somebody going to the ACS penalty box.
Somebody.
Existential Dread freed up from the pack as well, so Payne Dulce is going to call that jam, make sure that the River City Rapids don't have an opportunity to get points.
That's 6 feet cinder ground in the ACS penalty box.
Cinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The nicknames work for both. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you say Cinder for either one.
I'm good with that. Because then I get far less confused.
Siggy.
Siggy.
Yeah, Siggy. We'll just say Siggy. And we don't have to remember the other new name. And Carolina Reaper out there.
It's not fair, because that says Siggy Old Dust, but she's still wearing the Siggy Skull Dust.
I know. I saw that, jersey. And it threw me, and I couldn't remember. I've been saying it right. All right, well, Siggy Old Dust and Carolina Reaper out there. 5-point bout. Really anybody's game. We just got to see who can kind of break the seal on it and have a nice run, get some points on the board.
Crutch, or Penny Dreadful running some offense for Carolina Reaper. Siggy getting recycled all the way back here, so we don't have anybody getting out yet.
Penny Dreadfuls were those old pulp magazines they used to pose in the late 1800s.
Yep. With
lurid stories.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Siggy looking exhausted, being recycled back again.
Well, Siggy, we have to remember, this is not the first game that Siggy has been in. They had a very hard-fought fight earlier in the day. A lot of these skaters have been out there twice now, and they're getting some tired legs, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see.
Siggy out of the pack has lead status for the Tower Bridge Terrors.
Siggy is Trying to put some gas back in the tank there, recharge the batteries before hitting the pack again.
Yeah, looking at the bench there for a moment.
Just like, hey, do you want me to call it for some reason? I could.
I could.
I'm just throwing it out there. That could happen. Yeah, Siggy has been playing at a high level all evening, and
continues to do so, putting another 4 points on the board.
Going to sleep well tonight, I will say that. Still made very easy work of the pack. I don't think we're saying enough right now about the Tower Bridge Terrors defense. They are bottling up Con Artist, who is not having any luck at all getting anywhere. So that. All right. Well, it was a 4-point jam for the Tower Bridge Terrors, extending their lead to 11.
Oh, sure, you can say it's extended.
Well, I use it right.
I'm going to take this shoe off and smack you with it.
Yeah, I would do that too. All right, well, we got Karma Concussion out there for the Tower Bridge Terrors against Stony Creek. Both these jammers have had some success earlier in the evening. Let's see how they do now. I think the pajama bottoms as uniforms thing could catch on. I would wear flannel pajamas everywhere if I could.
Oh, looks like Ketchup is going to that ACS penalty box, a.k.a. Flying Tomato.
Yep. Stoney really fighting against the Tower Bridge Terrors tripod there.
Karma Concussion just knocking the defenders out of the way to get out first. However, Stoney is out now as well.
Stoney does not have a second gear. It is full blast all the time. There's never a lazy lap with Stoney.
We have a direction of play being called. There's whistles blowing. Both teams now over the century mark, 112-102. Looks like the River City Rapids are going to start down 2 blockers because they have their pivots and a blocker in the ACS penalty box.
We've got Lex Essential Dread jamming for the River City Rapids, seeing if they can close that 10-point Tower Bridge Terror lead.
Somebody needs to get off the track.
All right, well, they figured it out.
They figured it out.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got Lex Essential Dread jamming against the Ghost. No, Pain Dulce. Okay, there we go.
I was just about to ask, who's out there?
Yep, couldn't see the back, and I wasn't picking up the read from the front. All right, well, Pain Dulce is our jammer for the Terrors, and they have lead jammer status. Looks like we may have gotten a cap pass because we have Freckles as the jammer for the River City Rapids.
That is definitely a star pass to Freckles. Freckles barely has that star cap on, though.
I think, they have it on as kind of a jaunty tilt. I like that. Feels a bit saucy over on one side.
Man, Shock just holding Freckles in that pack.
Shock and, well, not Shock. That's something else. No pun intended. Because I'm 100% with you, not Shock, but I knew it wasn't. No pun intended.
I read the jersey.
Yeah, well, that was your first mistake. All right, well, that jam is over. After being, pretty close at a tie, we had a tie not too long ago, a few minutes ago. We have now built up an 18-point Tower Bridge Terrors lead.
With less than 2 minutes on the clock, the River City Rapids would need a miracle.
Well, I think, they could cheat.
They could cheat.
Good cheat. I'm just throwing it out there. Hey, you know what? Stoney is one of the jammers. If you had to have somebody out there that you wanted to get points fast, if Stoney gets going on a tear, Energizer Bunny can get around the track fast.
Rock, paper, scissors now jamming for the Terrors. No pack being called, and Stoner is up at the front. Stoner gets knocked down.
Stoney.
Stoney.
Stony Creek.
Stony Creek is out, but did not get out cleanly, so does not have lead status.
What?
No.
How do you not?
Don't know what the call was, and
I'm not sure what the call could be for Stoney, but they're going to the bench. I mean, they got knocked out. I didn't see them cut back in, so I'm a little lost. But something happened.
Yeah, Stoney now in the ACS penalty box, giving rock, paper, scissors the opportunity to get out.
That will probably be the tail of the tape there. That was kind of, I think, River City Rapids like one great chance to get back in this.
Yeah.
Because right now, rock, paper, scissors can run out the clock. They don't have to.
Yeah, Piper's going to probably run that clock out. Yeah, with less than 30 seconds on the clock, the wise idea here would be to run it out. Even if Stoney gets, when Stoney gets back in there, the odds of a 22-point jam at
They're
this
gonna
point.
I guess if everything goes super fast, they could theoretically have one more jam. Ooh, that was a rough hit.
Yeah, that's going to send Sonny to the ACS penalty box.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional, but that was rough.
Yeah,
Stoney a little slow to get up.
So rock, paper, scissors. Piper now has the opportunity to call it off with just 12 seconds left on the clock, though I doubt that.
No, they're going to run the
they're gonna
clock
do
out.
that.
Just, get this one out. Stoney is going to need some ibuprofen, I think. That was, you're going
was
to feel
brutal.
that one.
That's it.
All right. Well, we have an unofficial final score of 127 to 106, a 21-point lead in favor of the Tower Bridge Terrors. We can get up, let's give it up for these women that are our intramural teams for the Sacramento Roller Derby. What's that?
People, not women.
Oh,
People.
sorry, people. I said women. Sorry about that. People, because we have multiple genders out there. Yeah. So let's give it up for these people. They did a great job, and the skaters did a fantastic job out there. Let's line up,
Absolutely.
give them a high five on the way back around the track.
My name is Calamity Wren. It's been a pleasure speaking to you tonight.
And I am hella sketchy, and I have had a blast. So we will see you again in a few weeks. I don't know when.
The next home game, off the
I
top.
don't know.
You know what? Big Day of Giving.
A Big
see
Day of
everybody on
Giving.
the
Yeah,
Big
we're going to be here for Big Day
sure.
of Giving.
And if you're at C Squads next weekend, I'll see you there.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming out.